And we are live, chasing away the no-see-ums and the mosquitoes that come out about this time. Just waiting for some people to come in. Rocky finished his schooling today, so we're waiting for him to get home to see if he passed or failed, or didn't pass, or passed a little bit, or passed, I don't know. There's no one in here. We are going to be moving on since Rocky's finished his school. We only have 2 more days at our current campground. But what? Yeah, so I have to run this live until Rocky gets home. I have nobody to talk to. Where's everybody at? The kids were playing. We were swimming today. The weather is beautiful. It is like 80 some degrees today. We're still in Florida. No, it's 76 currently. I still think it feels warmer than that. But we are here in the Palmetto area for a couple more days. Then we're going to be moving to Orlando. So hopefully Rocky passes and Rocky can do some work. But hey, Rocky's here.
I'm here.
Rocky's here. There's none in here. Here he is.
All right. Hey guys, how are you? Sort of. See, we have everybody in. Nobody in yet.
No, let me try to share this out.
Yeah, it's sort of last minute. People probably getting off of work and whatnot. But how are you guys doing? And pulled off a live today.
I can't talk on lives. I can't. There's no one to talk to. I have nothing. I don't know what to do.
So yeah, as you see on the thumbnail goes, took my final. So it was very long, 4 hours worth of test. Took every bit of 4 hours. Started at 8 o'clock and handed it in at 12:02. It was like 358 questions. It's pretty crazy. It's tiring, very tiring. A lot of information crammed in. I don't want to say crammed in, but it's a 10-week program through RV.explore.repeat. And we probably could have been 20 weeks. There's a lot of information that you end up not getting to. Pause and effect is here.
Hey, welcome.
Hello. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a very long while for us to go live. There's been a bunch of things that have happened to us. Besides from spending 10 weeks in school, we bought a truck in December, Christmas Eve, an F450, and to replace our 3500 Chevy. And we get to Florida here, start going to school, and second week into or third, we're back in. Where were we?
When?
We were over at Wauchula at that point, weren't we? Or was it when we were back here at the turbo line?
I think here.
So anyway, we're in a few weeks into the school, and had turbo failure on the truck that I just bought, and set us back $3,300 we didn't really have. And then we get that fixed. I start, while going to school, start doing some door dashing to pick up some extra money, and get everything paid up on that, and get the truck back, get everything caught up a little bit. And then 2 weeks later, yeah, pause and effects. It's especially when you buy a vehicle with the intent, from a used car dealer with the high hopes that they've actually took care of the vehicle or fixed looked it over and actually checked it over, and this company did not do that. They wanted a shout out, but they're not worth my time to shout them out. When I first bought the truck, because they thought they were such a good lot, but they're not worth my time anymore. So we get that fixed, keep going to school, doing the school thing. And then last week, I got a code 2 weeks or 3 weeks prior, pulled a code up, and we've had an issue with another thing. Just told it was a mass airflow sensor, and then the clutch fan went out on it. So I replaced the clutch fan myself, and the mass airflow sensor, they said, was the problem. Fixed the mass airflow sensor, it didn't fix the problem. So I start fixing wires that lead to the mass airflow sensor, doing code diagnostics and stuff like that. The only other thing it could have been was the map sensor or the EGR valve. So before I did that, called up some techs from back home in PA, and they were like, well, check this, this, and this. And then I happened to get on a diesel forum, and they said, well, make sure you check your air filter. Here, my air filter was clogged a little more than it should have been, and was throwing this code. So after spending $400, $500 total on all that events, once again doing, hey, Johnny's Journey, how are you?
Oh, hey.
Johnny's in the house. How are you doing, darling? So after the turbo goes out, then what I thought was mass airflow sensor, now I got almost $4,000 of unexpected monies that we have to. Now I'm door dashing.
Yeah, DoorDash
wasn't bad.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not bad. I'm still doing it just to get caught up. But then last Saturday we're coming back from St. Pete Pier. Hint, hint. Keep an eye out for a couple videos on both our channel and on RV Kids TV Junior.
Yeah, it's got to be channels. So far down here. Like, we haven't gotten as far as I want to. Like, I want to go all the way down to the Keys, but we're not probably going to be getting down there. But yeah. So far St. Pete is beautiful. I know. I don't know if people have seen on our Instagram, the girls dissected a lionfish and a squid last week on the St. Pete's Pier at this Discovery Center, and it was so much fun. And for those who don't know, the lionfish is highly invasive, and if you like to swim or scuba dive, pretty much off the coast of the United States.
Gulf Coast, yeah, whole East Coast.
Yeah. It is not illegal. You can catch as many as you want. You can kill as many as you want. Like, the stickers and the advertisement for the lionfish actually says be the predator, because they have absolutely no predators whatsoever, and they're very easy to catch. You can't catch them with a fishing rod because they won't.
They have poisonous tangs.
Well, they won't go for the
bait,
dangling thing. So you have to actually spearfish.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're invasive, and if you're looking for something to do, go spearfishing.
Yeah. So Paul's in effect did some of these things years back. Uber, Instacart. Yeah. My sister does the DoorDash, so she got me hooked on that. And it worked out pretty well. I was making like $20 an hour average after you take out fuel and stuff. But yeah, so then we go.
Hey, Johnny, when are you guys going to? Oh,
West
we're not
Virginia.
going.
No,
we're going to go to Virginia. When are you guys going to be in West Virginia?
We won't be too far from West Virginia, depending upon where she's at.
My mom sent me a national park in West Virginia that we need to visit. The kids go and they collect junior ranger badges from all the national parks we go to, and she sent me one the other day. I don't remember what the name of it was, but we'll definitely be down to West Virginia to do that.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, we're doing the DoorDashing, and then last Saturday, coming back from St. Pete, one of the injectors decides it wants to start misfiring, and so had it into this week to the mechanic. If you're in the Palmetto area, Vic's, I'll have to post a link to his page on our Instagram. Vic's Garage, I think it's Vic's Transmission Garage in the Palmetto area. These guys are amazing. They really they really helped out getting everything squeezed in for us on time crunches and stuff like that. Really good guys to work with. If you need some mechanic work done, not just diesel, but also gas and all that stuff. But yeah, so they got the injectors done, and oil change, which ended up being another $900. So now I got almost $6,000 of unexpected repairs on this truck that we just bought on Christmas Eve. So a little bit of a tight situation for us, but
yeah, she said positive
working on it.
Junior Ranger badges. Grandkids love them.
Here, Johnny said about.
I think I might like the Junior Ranger badges maybe more than the kids.
Yeah.
But it's so cool because you get to go to so many neat places. Huh?
Where's Ransom?
Ransom for 13 weeks. She gets to the 27th.
To check out where Ransom is. I'm going to put that on my phone so that I can remember. Check it out, see how far away you'll be. Those meetups are always awesome.
West Virginia's only...
Yeah, West Virginia's not far away from PA where we're going to be.
Yeah. Because we'll be in the Gettysburg area. Sorry, the no-see-ums are like biting, even though I sprayed. We'll be in the Gettysburg, sort of like the Gettysburg area. And West Virginia is closer than we ever realized for some reason.
Right by Harper's Ferry. So, yeah, actually, Johnny, the 27th. So, we'll be there for 13 weeks. I don't know if we'll be... Well, anyway, we'll have to catch up with you. We might be back. May 11th is when we'll be in PA, so we might have to catch up with it. So we got the truck back finally. Hopefully it gives us a break from needing mechanical issues taken care of so I can try to get caught back up, get our emergency fund back up to snuff where it needs to be. There's just so many things we got to do with the business and all that stuff. And go from there. But yes, I took my test today. It was 358 questions, I think it was. It took all 4 hours. It was 4 hours and 2 minutes. Started at 8:00, ended at 12:02. The 10-week program, we've had tests throughout the 10 weeks. This little quizzes and stuff like that. It was like out of all those tests, there was around 800 questions that were asked total throughout the whole course of the 10 weeks in quizzes. And so out of those, the most important ones, I guess, were in this final. And it was definitely stressful for me a little bit because just reading's not a good thing for me, and comprehension and stuff like that's sort of tough. It's one of my weak points, but I made it through it. And I guess I'll tell you guys, and then other people will catch up when they watch it again or watch it after we're done here. But boom! Over here. There it is. There it is. Here is my badge, one of my badges that they gave me.
Let's set off the here.
RVSA, certified RV technician. But the most important part is in this folder right here. And it says, it's even got a little raised seal in there. It's RVSA certified RV technician. Yay! Frank Cancel's in the house too. Welcome, Frank. We got in here just in time for the unveiling. Frank Cancel's in the house. So yeah, they got so there's two different diplomas. This one is just for acknowledgement that I've satisfactorily fulfilled the requirements for graduation as a recreational vehicle technician by completing the study of RV systems. So RV systems, this is an accredited school through the Florida Department of Education, and then this is the actual.
Boom.
Yeah,
drop the mic.
And then this one shows that I'm an actual certified RV technician with the raised seal and all that good stuff. But yeah, it's an accredited school through Florida. It's RVSA, Recreational Vehicle Service Academy. Love the school. Love my instructor was awesome, very well informed. Can't speak any higher for him. Bob's been in the business for quite some time, and just an awesome person. So yeah, we definitely. Johnny Allen is in the house.
Congrats.
Thank you. So
the kids were so excited. We went swimming down at the pool today, and the kids were so excited. Like, we went to the dollar store because he had the truck, so the dollar store is like our neighbor, our campground store, and it's a danger having that thing so close to us because when we get a snack, we go to the dollar store. But we went to get some helium balloons, and they had nothing, so we just got one that said baby, and the lady's like, "What are you getting this for?" And we were like, "My husband's graduating today. This is the only balloon you have." But we walked out, and unfortunately, Raylan accidentally let it go. So then we walked back to the dollar store, and we got him a unicorn balloon. And then we kept checking our phone and checking our phone and checking our phone. Like, the kids would jump in, and they'd jump out to check the phone, and they would keep like checking. And as soon as he pulled in, we ran out and blasted him with silly string.
Silly string.
Yeah.
Got me with silly string. It was crazy. But yeah, it's definitely a crazy, like, the neat thing about it, the way they finished this up, so what I did was I actually took the master certification test, not just the certification. It's actually the master certification test. Excuse me. And so what'll happen is, since I already took the technical side, the actual test for the master certified, the only other requirements for master certification are you have to have a year in the field, and then you have to have X amount of billable jobs. And then one of the things is I have to give my customers a satisfaction questionnaire, and they fill out the information. So in a year's time, I'll be able to come back with in the year after the year is up. So next winter when we come down here, I'll be able to go into the school, give them all that information that they need, and then I can get my master certification immediately since I've already taken that test for the master certification. So don't really need a master certification, but it does. It looks nicer on your truck when you're driving around with a master certified. It looks even better with a certified, because I can tell you personally, you don't have to be a certified technician to be an RV tech, and there are more than not, and numbers were thrown around somewhere. It was definitely like 80-90% of the techs out there aren't certified, have any sort of formal training. So if you do need some help, see what their credentials are and see what their background is, if they have a background and all that kind of stuff, and if they've done any formal training, so you can make an informed decision on who you're going to have work on your RV.
Rocky.
Yeah, you just call me. So RV Tech, our business, the business name is RV Tech on Wheels LLC, and we'll post a link. I did share out to some of the people that I'm friends with on Facebook, but we'll post a link in Instagram if we haven't already to my Facebook page for the business. Basically, what I'm doing is I'm going to list off a week or two prior to where we're going next, so that if I'm in your area and if you need something done, if you need some work done, you can get scheduled in there. The biggest thing you want to definitely focus on is your regular maintenance stuff. A lot of people wait till something's broken to fix it. Don't wait till it's broken. All your appliances need to have regular maintenance done. So make sure you're taking care of it prior, so that it doesn't break on you. And a lot of those things that are regular maintenance type of services are going to save you hundreds of dollars and potentially your life, because there's a lot of failures that happen that are carbon monoxide based, carbon dioxide based, and stuff like that. Johnny's got to get ready for work. Congratulations, and you guys, how exciting! Yes, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thanks for swinging by. Definitely digging your van build. Haven't been able to do too much with YouTube because of the school and stuff like that, but now I can sort of
Yeah, man,
hopefully get
he's
back
going
into
to
it.
bed so early.
Yeah, it's
He's like
tiring.
an old man here.
Yeah,
The older
But
people
thank you.
stayed awake longer than he did around
Yep.
here.
Yep. Thank you for coming over, Johnny. You have a great day, and be careful at work. So yeah, it's done. I made it through, passed with flying colors, and definitely excited to start this new journey here with it and keep moving along. So on that note, we will be in Orlando Sunday. We're headed over to Orlando. I'm in the Thousand Trails Orlando area for a week, and I pretty much have our bearings set where I'll travel a half hour out from wherever I'm at. So if you're a half hour driving distance from Orlando, let me know on my Facebook page, and if you need something done, I can get it taken care of for you. And then we're going down to Fort Myers area, 2 weeks.
Wires on tires.
McGuire's on tires.
Congratulations.
Thank you. There is the patch, and here you go, guys. Woo! There it is. It's official. Raised little other side. Raised little golden leaf thingy stamp there as well. It is a seal. Can't even see what it says there, but it's their official seal.
Okay. You say no.
Awesome.
Okay.
So I made it. Yeah, oh yeah, it's definitely getting framed. There's gonna be like a doctor up in here. It's gonna have them in my office in here, which is my bathroom. But no,
That's my office.
Gonna get framed. And so is the other. There's another certificate in here. This one's for just showing that I have fulfilled my requirements for graduation as a recreational vehicle technician. So this is like your entry, the basic diploma, and then this is the certified technician. And guys, if you're interested in, even in working, oh yeah, definitely. You don't have to be certified to work on it. Don't get me wrong. It's you don't have to. And I've seen, you definitely can build. You can definitely build. This just helps out with as far from a business, from that business standpoint, giving the customers confidence with having some formal training behind me. But what else? My train of thought.
I don't know, but Rocky could sell. What do they say? You could sell rocks to people.
Yeah, I can sell air conditioning to an Eskimo.
Yes, I think he'd probably be okay.
But it's just for me. What it did was I have a lot of knowledge on the mechanics of it and stuff like that. But it took the mystery out of some of the stuff, like the AC versus DC electrical stuff and some of the operations side of the appliances and whatnot, and just took all that mystery out of it for me so that I can just be 100% confident in all that I'm doing. But yeah, so it'll be exciting. So we'll get to Orlando. I'm a little frustrated in UPS right now because I got a sign. You'll see it on our Instagram page. We got our yard sign for out in front of the RV. And today I was supposed to get my business cards and my magnets for my truck. I paid extra to have it 2-day aired to me because I knew Sunday we were leaving Palmetto and heading to Orlando, and they is now delayed until Monday. So now I got to drive back down here after paying a whole bunch of extra money to get it shipped here 2 days there. Now I got to drive an hour and a half back down to Palmetto next week and pick up my business cards and magnets for my truck. But at least I have a sign to put out in front of the yard so that people can see what I do. what I do.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with the mail.
Yeah,
My
and that was
mom's
UPS.
regular mail.
I can understand snail mail with the United States Postal Service, but UPS, that's a little upsetting to me. After working, actually being a UPS driver for a little bit, it's really upsetting. But of course, nobody answers. There's nowhere to answer the phone either. But yeah. So hope everybody else is having a good time and doing well.
Maybe you could share us out.
Yeah, share us out.
People.
Yeah.
It's our fault, so we haven't been on here in a long time.
Yeah, we haven't been on. Fortunately, we get moved to the bottom of the list of suggested videos and stuff like that from people. So if you guys can share us out, we'll work towards getting back to having like the gangster show up like McGuire's on Tires has and Johnny's Journey has on their lives. So share us out, guys, if you can. So help us get back into the swing of things with it. Let's see. I don't want to take away too much from your big day, but this band director is interested in. Oh, snap!
Oh, it's her shirt.
Yeah. Yeah. So that shirt, that's Alethea. Alethea is in color guard all the way through high school, and so she has gone.
Yeah, their daughter.
Hey, Thrifty Angela, how are you?
Hi.
Hi. Welcome to the live.
Well, their daughter just got an award. I can't remember. It was on Instagram, or no, her Facebook page.
Yeah.
Their daughter just got an award for the instrument she plays. I can't remember which one it was.
But yeah. So she's in color guard, and then for me, I was in marching band all through high school too, playing the trumpet. Chloe plays French horn. Okay, so just go brass. Yeah, I was a trumpet player from 4th grade up through to 1 year out of high school.
Thrifty Angela was in color guard too. I did it in high school in Jump Corps.
Yeah.
I was never in band. I kind of was just like band people.
Regional. Oh, so she was selected for regional band. That's right. Cool. Super cool. Yeah.
Here, sorry, go ahead.
I was in Lancers Drum and Bugle Corps for a little bit of time after school before Alethea showed up. So I ended up stopping playing then at that point. I still have my trumpet, still have my Esme starting to play here next school season. I'm going to start teaching her to play now that her esophagus is mature enough to play. So yeah. But yeah, she's definitely trumpet player. That explains a lot. This is a child. I would say something, but it's a children's show.
Jaws?
Yeah, no. But yeah, so it's if it weren't a family friendly.
You didn't go to band camp?
I didn't go to band camp. Went to band camp.
No, I don't have any. One time at band camp, I have none of their stories.
One time at band camp. No, I can't say. No, there's some things that went down, but yeah, no, it's I still have all. I got three. Actually, we got 3 of them in the RV right now. One of them is a very awesome vintage Con 2B trumpet.
Oh. Look!
Very hard to get.
I gave all the band people. They got sad faces. I'm only kidding. That was back in my days when I thought it was cool. I thought it was cooler than the band people.
Yeah, but no, I have this Con trumpet that
I played the flutes. What am I talking about?
Yeah, flutes. It
was not me.
But
my parents were happy about me playing it.
McGuire's. I don't know who's on their channel right now, but I picked this trumpet up at a yard sale for $10, and it is in the thousands of dollar range for value at this point. I need to redip it. The brass is, but even in its condition right now, it's $2,500 trumpet. You could only buy it if you could. This particular model, you could only buy it if you had a provable way of showing that you were in a professional concert orchestra. Yes, $10. I made out like a bandage. Everybody got mad at me for spending $10 on another trumpet. They were so mad at me. And then this trumpet's worth a lot of money. Even the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece, it was a King or a Bach. No, not a Bach. Yeah, it was a Bach mouthpiece. That's a $50 even that's a $50 piece by itself. So I made out just on the mouthpiece, let alone the trumpet. So yeah, it was definitely cool. Hey, look who it is, Susan, a full-time RVer. Hey Susan, how you doing? It is official. Did get it. I got
I was gonna tell you, Thrifty Angela was like, I'll go back and watch the live, but why
yes.
don't you just
Look here, Thrifty.
refresh it?
Here, Angela, and look, Susan. Look, boom. There it is. There it is. There it is. Certified RV technician, and then this one shows. This is the diploma that shows the RV that I've participated in. I've met all of the requirements for graduating as a recreational vehicle technician. And then this is just the certified RV technician.
Yeah, I'm glad that he I'm glad that he graduated, because we bought yard sign to put out in front of our camper. We bought magnets. We bought sticker or business cards. So yeah, if he didn't pass, then that wouldn't have been okay.
Repairman is here. Hopefully our air conditioner fixed so we can hit the road. Hopefully yes. If you have any questions, give me a call. I can help you out.
Congratulations.
Yes. So as far as the Mayberry meetup goes, it's going to be a last minute thing for us because we're not sure where we're going to be at that particular time. So it's going to be one of those things that we may, it may be an in passing type of thing if we can get out there, but we're just not 100% sure where we're going to be. This new career path is who knows where it's going to take us. So yeah.
Thrifty Angela said, see, you knew he could do it. Well, I had such a bad feeling when we lost the balloon today. I'm like, this is not a good sign. Because we bought him a balloon at the dollar store and Raylan lost it. And I'm like, maybe that's a sign he didn't pass. Because we went back to get another one. And I'm like, if we lose this one, then just forget it.
Yeah. Oh, the air conditioner never worked. Okay. Yeah. Well, hopefully they get it going there for you, Susan. I know, especially if you're in, I don't know where, I didn't see where you were headed. I know you were in Texas at one point, but it's going to get a little warm. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just excited. I'm excited. It was a long test. It was a 4-hour test. 358 questions, I think, is what it was. We will be in the North Carolina area in the middle of April.
Where do we have? We have more North Carolina planned.
Yeah, we're going. I know we're going to be in Williamsburg, Virginia.
Yeah, but you have
South Carolina. Oh yeah, let me look that up real quick.
You did a North Carolina one.
I can't remember where.
But of course, you passed.
Yes.
But of course.
Let me look here real quick.
Yeah, we are here. We're in Florida for only like a month. One more month, and then we start working our way back up. Like, we want to see Alethea graduate, but then I'd like to hop in the camper and drive off after it's over. I just want to stay in Florida. I know it's going to get hot. I know it's going to get touristy.
Wait till winter again. I don't want the heat.
We 20 minutes to get to a beach. And when we get back up north, when we get to Pennsylvania, the pools are not going to be open. And then when they do open, it's going to take a month for them to warm up. And then when we want to go to the beach, we're going to have to drive like 4 to 6 hours. So I'm a little bummed.
Lake Gaston?
Let us know when you come to the Carolinas. We would love to see you guys. That's why he's looking it up now.
April 18th through the 22nd, we're going to be at Lake Gaston, which is in Littleton, North Carolina.
McGuire's and Tires. Are you guys going home for landscaping season, or are you going to stay on the road?
We're going to be home. We're going to be home in May, but we're still not 100% sure what route we're going to take there.
COVID didn't ruin last year. I mean, I think a lot of people got leery, and we didn't have as many people call us. I mean, we were still busy. And we also did a lot of stuff with cleaning out our house. That's when we concentrated so much on getting our house sold last summer. that we didn't do as much work, but
Yeah. Did the governor open up? The last I know, businesses are saying the heck with you and opening up anyway. I know the governor that lost a big lawsuit with an Italian restaurant in New York, and lost.
and where they're going this way.
After Tennessee, North Carolina, we're headed to Georgia. Okay, yeah, but yeah, so we'll be. It's like north. It's the northern part, almost the northern border there above Raleigh is Littleton. We'll be there for a week, and then going to Williamsburg for a few weeks after that, and then going to Pennsylvania.
But back to the landscaping thing, because that's my thing. Like here you see ER Softscapes. It means Aaron, but I guess the R also could stand for Rocky, whatever. But Aaron's ER Softscapes. But I don't know, because it took me 5 years to get that thing going, and last 2 years we did really, really well doing it together. And when I hired him on, like we were able to do rocks, we were able to do mulching, we were able to do a lot more. And then if he is busy doing the RV stuff, then I'm gonna have to cut back on a lot of stuff or not do it at all. Or
I have a feeling though that it's gonna be like a partial until the business gets really going. The RV part of it gets really going. I have a feeling that we'll probably be doing both of them for a little bit.
We'll be most of the summer. We'll be at like our home base campground, so hopefully we can be the RV tech there.
Yeah, because one of the RV techs, there was like 2 or 3 of them that would regularly come through at Gettysburg Farms, and one of them retired last season. So I'm hoping that I can replace him, replace his group, and with being in the campground basically 3 weeks out of the 4 of each month, then I'll be able to, I'll be basically there, so people shouldn't even need to call many people. But Tennessee is open, but Indiana isn't. Florida's pretty much open too. Florida's pretty good. I mean, people are still wearing masks and all that stuff, which is good. In some instances, but it definitely.
Oh, it's fixed already.
Yes. Oh, it was a lot.
Hi,
good.
guys.
Good. That's a
Hi, guys.
good.
Bye, guys.
That's a good one. Yeah. So we're Susan. We're planning on coming back to Florida for.
Are we?
For winter, yes. Yeah, we're gonna go out west. The goal is to get out west. Timmy Ray, the king, is in the house. Timmy Ray.
Look at that picture.
Yeah, kiss.
So we are coming.
I think that's the plan. Is going to be going out west, and then working our way through Texas again, and then coming back to Florida. Because on the 1 year, because I did get my certification, and I took the master test already. I want to be able, in a year, I'll be able to come back and collect my master certification diploma. So I definitely going to have to come back next year for the winter so I can get my certification, my master certification. So I think next year, it's really nice down here, Susan, for the winter. I mean, it's super nice. Timmy Ray, everything is going great this evening. Here
we go.
Break it out again. It is certified now. Certified RV technician. So I took my final today, and I passed with flying colors.
Beep, 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 beep. The shirt.
So yes, got my shirt. I got my patches to put on either my hats. I haven't figured out if I'm going to put them on a hat.
What?
It's a pretty big patch. Or when I do t-shirts for the business,
Look, there's FedEx.
I think I'm going to get. Yes. I think I might put them on my sleeve or something. So I don't know. McGuire says, love seeing that. Thank you. The diploma. Only 3 more. We'll hit 1,400. I want to get out. Yeah, I hear you, Susan. So if any of you guys aren't, I think everybody on here is, though, connected with Susan from New Horizons, make sure you get over there. And anybody watching this after the fact, make sure you go over and meet up with Susan at New Horizons. She needs 3 more to hit that 1,400. We finally got over the 1,500 hump about a week or so ago. We were sitting there for months trying to break 1,500. We get above it and then it dropped the next day. Well, now we're at like, I think we're at like 1,520, so we're growing a little bit there too. But our biggest downfall is that we lost. With me being at school, we sort of lost we lost that momentum and had some gappage between the where we lost that priority and suggested videos and stuff like that we had with everybody. So hopefully everybody can share us out and get us back on the map here, so that we can keep get back in the swing of things with the channel. You will see a bunch. You're gonna see videos coming out like on different things that I've learned. Learned through the course, through my schooling, that are important things for you to check out, or have done on your RV. Things that have been questionable in a lot of different aspects. With people when you're going on to YouTube or going on to, trying to find stuff on YouTube or trying to find stuff on the forums and Facebook and stuff like that. So we'll definitely kick it out. Yeah, Susan dropped her link there so that you guys can go over and connect with her. She only needs 3 more, guys. She only needs 3 more to hit her 1,400 goal. So definitely check it out. And then here's one from McGuire's on Tires. Susan has posted for us. They're growing like a weed too. So make sure you go over and check them out too. So you'll get back into it. I took about a year off before I came back. Yeah, it's just
she's doing really well.
Yeah, she's doing real well. And it's one of those things where Google Analytics, of course, with their games they play and the way they do everything. It's frustrating at times, but we'll get back into it. So I'm definitely glad everybody came over to participate in the announcement for dropping or for getting my certification.
Look, mouth.
Knock it off. There's Susan dropping Thrifty Angela as well. So make sure, I don't know who else we got on here. Timmy Ray's on there as well. If you can hit Timmy Ray up. I don't know who else is still on here. I'm only showing 4 people on here. Rocky, did you see what I said about the air conditioner? Just loose wire. Yes, I did notice that. So that's a good thing. So did they show you which wire it was, just in case it would come loose again? That way you don't have to bring somebody out again. That's the thing with it's like a vehicle. Your coach is built by hand. It's not an automatic system, so things do get accidentally forgotten. There was a one of the RV techs came into a few weeks back and just showed how she was doing and everything. And she was working on this coach that the refrigerator. Kidnapped child.
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
We got a emergency alert. Kidnapped child in Hamilton County, Tennessee. Holy cow. It made it all the way here. Hamilton County, Tennessee. Kidnapped child. I say a prayer a minute for this child is found.
Oh, he's kidnapped. I don't know.
Yeah, found. This child is found and be protected until the child is found and back in the safe arms of who that child belongs to.
I don't understand, because then you click on it, it says not found. So I don't know how you follow these things. I don't know if you guys got that alert as well.
Everybody else probably got it too. Yeah, that's where I was going with it before that happened. There's this kidnapping announcement. Susan, when you go through, when you're hauling your RV behind you, you're putting it through a hurricane and an earthquake all at the same time. So, because of the bumpy roads, especially if you're on Route 10 going from Texas to Florida, that's probably one of the craziest roads I've been on for quality.
What'd you say, Louisiana?
For lack of quality, yeah. The bumps, that's putting it through an earthquake. every time you haul it. And then the winds, if you're driving a 65 mile an hour, that's hurricane winds, And then if you're like some of the folks around here in Florida, they're hauling their RV with 75, 80 mile an hour. You're really in a hurricane at that point. So you're doing the combination of both. So yeah, loose wires definitely going to happen. And if you have a new RV, you'll probably randomly find screws that they may not have come loose from something. They might have been dropped when they were building your coach. They might have been dropped and nobody picked them up, or they fell in behind a cabinet somewhere or countertop, and they just worked their way loose. It's just so you'll find all that stuff work loose, and that's just part of that. That's the nature of the beast when you're hauling, putting your RV through all that stuff. Louisiana and Alabama roads were horrible. Yeah, it's definitely, that was Louisiana was probably the worst of it. It was just insane. Like, that'll test your fifth wheel hitch out in a minute. Whether it's decent or not, because
It'll test out
it will.
Everything, your cushions in your seat.
Yeah,
your
everything. I think I lost a few screws in my head on those.
Oh my gosh, I remember when you do something and then you go to sleep.
Both wearing blue shirts?
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
When you would do something during the day, and then you would go to sleep, and you would still feel like you're doing that thing. When we would go to sleep in our camper at night, I still felt like we were doing this. It took forever to fall asleep.
If I would go roller skating,
yeah, you still feel like you're
you
roller
would still
skating.
feel like you're roller skating.
Yeah.
Raylan couldn't sleep the other
Those
night.
roads were crazy.
Raylan couldn't sleep the other night because she was spinning at a playground, and she said every time she closed her eyes, she was spinning. She thought she would get sick.
Yeah, it was definitely crazy.
Susan said she lost a few loose screws in her head on that road.
Jim said, if you want to lose weight, drive.
Yeah, that's what it was, like one of those old, like, yeah.
The belts where it would shake you. But yeah, so we're excited to open this new door in life and get through it. But yeah, so also, so I went through our truck issues and the struggles with our truck, and then went through the schooling. We got our truck back. Hopefully no more mechanical issues for a little while, so I can recoup from that major money loss. But I don't know if I'll post a video or a picture of it on Instagram again. It's an F450 we got. It's a 2013.
No, you just turn the camera.
It's a flatbed. We got a mess here. I'll get you a beauty shot of it maybe. Hold on. I'll move it here. There it is. The flatbed on it. F450 with the flatbed crew cab. It's definitely it's really nice. It is nice. Nice setup to it. It's 2013. It has like 300,000 miles on it, so I was a little nervous about the mileage, but it was a hauler owned it before and did a lot of hauling with it, so it was all highway miles. But when the turbo went out on it, and then the ejectors and all this other kind of stuff, it just put us in a world of tightness at this point. So where will you be in the middle of April?
Oh, sorry. Bars on Ty said.
Yeah. Middle of April. So North Carolina and Virginia. We're going to Williamsburg the last day of April or something like that into May. The last bit of April into May will be in Williamsburg, Virginia. And then we're going back up to Florida. So that's where we'll be. We going to Florida to see our kids, but I need oxygen now. Yeah, that does.
Hey,
runs on 12 volt.
Who's this?
Hey! Yes, congratulations to your husband as well. One of my classmates here. Ran into them.
That's his wife, though.
Yeah, ran into them at Tampa RV show.
Yeah, I stayed home. I took a day.
Didn't realize that they had a channel themselves. And yeah, he graduated as well today. So congratulations.
Congratulations, guys.
Yes. And yeah, very cool, very cool. Thanks for stopping through here. Yeah, she's a beaut, Clark. So Frank needs a 12 volt. So Frank, you just have to build a nice big battery bank and 12 volt battery bank and get on the road, man. Get out there and see it.
Go full time.
What motor does the truck have? It has the 6.7 power stroke in it. Scorpion or whatever you want to call it.
So,
But
are they at the Frog one campground?
no, there were
Creek?
no.
Did you say something else was over
Yeah. But yeah, there was a total of 20 of us today that graduated, and everybody did pretty well. It was really good. It's a good school to go to, and you don't even have to go to it to be a tech. Like you can just go to it if you just want to be able to work on your own RV. The amount of money that it costs to go to the school versus 3-4 visits from an RV tech from your, I'm not trying to take away business from myself or anybody, but it it pays itself off, and then you can work on your own thing. KT Camping is in the house. Hello.
Hey, hello.
How are you?
They are following us on Instagram,
Thank you.
and they have a channel as well.
Yes. Yeah. So guys, Susan, if you're in here, if you can link where the trail leads as well, and then also KT Camping, if you can link their pages too.
Ignore the squeaky sound in the
Ignore the
background.
squeaky sounds. Yes, children getting tired. But yeah, I don't know if Susan's still in here or not, but yeah. So everybody, get on over and check them out as well, and also make sure you go over and see Susan. She needs 3. Susan's from New Horizons. Her channel is New Horizons. She only needs 3 more to hit her goal.
50 inches.
I gotta get going. Yeah, she only needs 3 more to hit her goal. So go on over and become friends with her. Really cool channel. It works with finding handicap accessible places around the United States since they went full time. So
thank you, Thrifty Angela, for coming by, and
thank you
for supporting my kids on YouTube all the time
too. Absolutely.
That's great. It's really appreciated.
The 12 volt machine makes oxygen.
What?
Oh, that's cool. That's actually.
The children are coming out of the woodwork. Right?
Yeah, all the kids are coming out now. There aren't too many. There's not a ton of kids in this RV park, but there's enough. Keeps the girls busy. What time should we go over for dinner? Yeah, McGuire's is asking Thrifty Angela, what time? Yeah, you guys probably aren't too far off from each other if I remember correctly. But yeah. Yeah, so definitely, guys, we're probably going to jump off here because I got to make dinner myself. Or go, I don't know, the girls are learning about Greek mythology in class in school and homeschooling. So we found a Greek restaurant around here. What's it called? Something Athena or something like that. I think we might go over there and eat, see how Greek dinner works out. Oh, it's about time now. It's here. Great to see you. Hey there. It's about time now. It's here. I'll show it again. I'm going to show it.
Wait,
I'm going to show it. Ready? Set. Oh, wait, here. Hold on. It's about done. I'm going to drop you a minute here. Ready? Set. Go. Certified RV technician. Race seal and everything. And then there's the other diploma. This is the certificate. I guess this is the diploma. Showing that I've completed the RV technician classes. It is accredited through the Florida Board of Education. And then I got this shirt, and it's on the very back. It's real big logo.
Woo, yeah. Well done. Wait. What does it say?
It's their logo.
Yeah.
And then they gave us
supersized certified.
Yeah, they gave us the certified patches, and so basically, I mean, we took the test. We took the master certification test. So once I'm in the business for a year, which I'll have, I'm in my own business, doing my own business with it. RV Tech on Wheels LLC, which if you go over to our Instagram, and I'll actually I'm going to add it to the description on this live then, and then post it in the community tab, the link to
Can't
our
you do
page.
things at the bottom anymore.
Yeah,
You should have put RV Kids TV. Should have made it RV Tech on Wheels LLC.
But yeah, I'll post the link to our Facebook page for the business, and that'll tell you where we're at and where we're going to be. So if you have work that needs done and we're in the area, you can give me a shout. But yeah, you took after the 10-week program. We took our master certification test. We get our regular certification, and then in a year's time, I have to have at least 20 surveys, customer surveys, or 25 surveys. I can't remember, and then work to back, proof of work to back up those surveys, and then come back down. And the actually, since I've already taken the master certification test, be able to collect my master certification diploma, and it'll say, instead of saying certified, it'll say master certified. So I'm excited for that. Next winter we'll be down here for me to collect that. So yeah, we're definitely excited. It's a good time. It was a long test, 350 couple questions, and it took me 4 hours. We started at like 8, and I handed mine in at 12:02. It was definitely a very long drawn test, and it was crazy. So we got through it. Everybody in class got through it. 20 of us that went through the course, and it was a very cool course. So definitely, if you might be remotely handy and are interested in it, check them out. It's RVS. If you type in RVSA, Recreational Vehicle Service Academy, you could actually go and do the course and learn and work on your own RV.
But that's the thing. A lot of people ask on all the RV Facebook pages or wherever, like, what do you do that you're able to go full time? And this is one of the ways.
Yeah. Yep. This is one of our ways that I can make income. Make income.
Just 7.
Make income while we're full. Frame that and shine a light on it 24/7. Yeah.
Ask her if she can drop those.
Oh, tell the loud girls that Sophie says hi from McGuire's on Tires. Yeah, so I have a sign that I'll post on Instagram too in the front yard and show you.
See if she can drop KT.
Yeah, Susan, can you drop Kate? If you can find the link for KT Camping and drop their link, and also where the trail leads, WTTLRV.
Yeah, they graduated also.
It's a classmate of mine. Welcome to the evening hours of RV Kids TV, where everybody comes to our campground. All the kids come to our campground to play. Grand Design is going to put a brand new fireplace. Oh wait, ooh.
They don't fix them. They just put in new ones.
They aren't fixing. Yeah. You can't. There's not really much to fix on them. By the time you pay for getting a board, which most of the time, so what the problem is, it's cheaper just to give you a whole unit. There's some other things too, like you get into if you have a Insignia oven or stove. I just went brain fart. But anyway, there's a lot that you can't even work on those because they're basically a disposable stove. So you get into those. A lot of times they need replaced. So hopefully they go bad under warranty at that point. There's KT Camping. And I like how they spell out camping with the K, just like we did with our kids. Rocky, I sent you a message. Okay, I'll check, Frank. I'll check on that when I get finished here.
The sound of kids in a campground is awesome. Love it.
Yeah, this
is a tough place.
Yeah,
it's kind of mixed emotions at this place.
Yeah, it's tough with getting into the older folks, and
it used to be I think a 55 and above, and then they changed it. So I think a lot of the originals are still kind of wishing it was, but I mean, all the kids here are so good.
Yeah, everybody seems to be, and I don't think I really haven't found I really haven't found a campground yet that has had children issues. don't know.
Oh, really?
You know, as far as like bad kids or terrorizing kids. So there's
Oh, you dropped it.
where the trails leads for you. Go over and check them out too, guys. Cool couple. Very nice couple to if you meet them in person. Yeah, really cool. KT Camping, I haven't met you in person yet, so I can't really say anything.
They're
but
new
you
to our
sound
channel.
like
They
they're
came
new.
over and visited on some of our stuff.
Yeah, yep, and good. They follow along too. I mean, they're definitely active.
Yes, so get over there and
Make sure you go
check
over and
them
check
out.
them out. All right, guys, we're at the top of the hour, so we're gonna get off here and make some dinner, and we'll go get dinner. One or two, we haven't decided.
They're gone. All the kids are gone.
Oh, they're gone. They all ran off with the other kids. But yeah, so we're gonna get off here. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna show one more time here.
I'm not pulling the thing anymore.
Here's the one of the multiple patches that they gave us to put on and support. And then there it is, certified RV technician. It is successfully finished the 10-week program.
Yeah, so you guys, his real name is Roland.
Yeah, you see my real name. You do see my real name on there. Thanks again for coming over. There's
yeah, Miss Abby has gas. It's probably some of those burgers.
Which also keep in mind, Susan, that if Miss Abby is by your CO2 detector when she does pass gas, it will set your alarm off. So if your alarm randomly goes off, it doesn't necessarily mean you have a leak in the RV. It could just be puppy gas or Miss Abby gas.
Way to go, Roland.
Yes, thank you. Is it Scotland? Is it?
No,
What's
Scotty.
Scott normally for? Scotty?
Scott is for Scott.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't think there's any longer name for Scott.
Scott. I don't know. It might be a weird name though. It might just be his nickname. Never know.
Well, McGuire's
Be
like
like,
how Irish.
McGuire,
are
yeah.
they?
How much more Irish do you need to get McGuire's?
I don't know, Scott. I think it's just Scott.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for coming over. We're gonna get off here. If you're traveling, be safe. If you're not traveling, be safe. But most importantly, God bless. Have a good weekend.